Ever heard the story about Robert Johnson? The story of Robert Johnson goes that he went down the Crossroads, midnight, ran into the devil himself, ran into Satan, made a deal with him. Satan took his guitar, tuned it, strummed it a couple of times and gave it back to him, and after became the world's best blues player of all times. Robert Johnson. Here's the story.
So it's just like the Robert Johnson legend, right?
A lot of musicians do wrong is they get into the occult. They start making deals with the devil. And that's the reason why things go wrong for them. It irritates me.
A man walks down a dark road at midnight, guitar case in his hand and trouble in his heart. At a crossroads, he meets a stranger, a mysterious man who makes him an offer. He takes the guitar, tunes it up, plays a couple of chords. He hands it back, a glint in his eye. All you have to do is accept my terms, and what you desire is yours.
People in the Delta would say, if you play blues at midnight at the crossroads, you're gonna meet a lot of strange peoples, and you might meet Satan himself at the crossroads. And so Robert Johnson went to the crossroads that Saturday night.
He really went to the crossroads, gave his guitar to the devil. The devil strummed it a few times and gave it back to him. And from that moment on, he sold his soul to the devil and became an amazing guitar player. Overnight. And that's how the legend goes.
He came back maybe 2.5 or 3 hours later and said this guy was a different person. After he left the crossroad, he was doing stuff that he couldn't do before. Whatever he did, he never was the same again. Honey Boy said he could play so great. People would come from here and yonder to hear this guy play his music. This guy seemed like he had a magnet after he left the crossroad.
So legend has it that the devil granted him this wish, and within, well, one documentary says within like 3 hours he came back and was a totally different man. The way he played guitar was unreal. There was celebrity blues guitar players that tell one crazy story down the Crossroads.
Last time we saw each other. One night on this old crossroads, wasn't it? What can I do for you, Willie Brown? I come to see you, tell you the deal's off. Oh, no. According to this here piece of paper, the deal's still on. You can tear that up and give me some peace. Why on earth would I want to do that? Now, you sloughed up on your end of things. I didn't end up where I wanted. I didn't end up with nothing. Didn't get nothing. You got what you were supposed to get, Blues Man. Ain't nothing ever as good as we want it to be. But that ain't no reason to break a deal. Of course, you had something to offer me. I got a couple of $100. Ain't interested in your money, you know that. How about cutting heads?
Oh, I get it. You want some kind of contest, huh?
Now that's what I would have said. All of us musicians always known about contracts, making deals with the devil. And that's just one contract. You ain't gonna win. There's not a light at the end of the tunnel after you sign that contract. Prime example was Robert Johnson. Died at 27.